paint a picture for someone to say, what is the World Series of Stickball?
Let's say World Series Stickball is the life.
That's like the Super Bowl. It's like the World Series in baseball, the World Cup in soccer.
I would describe it as it's a ceremony game. And it's beautiful.
It takes place in Mississippi. People travel from all over the place to play.
It's war, it really is.
As soon as you step on the field, it amps you up.
It's just more electrifying.
The teams in Mississippi, they are the best of the best. We have a lot of catching up to do. And I think we're almost there.
Down on the backside of South Pole right. At the edge, I think what Fulale. Mabata Kulero Kyo. Tvshka Homma taking the shot. Close 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go in this fourth and final quarter. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear some cheers for Tvshka Homma Ohoya.
For the second year in a row, Tvshka Homma Ohoya made it to the semifinals.
Last 10 seconds of the semifinal game.
Only to see it slip away.
And that's the ball game, folks. Choctaw Ohoya advances to the championship game Friday night, where they will face off against Pearl River.
Conihata Ohoyo went on to win the 2022 title, their fourth championship in the last 5 years. The ladies from Tvshka Homma Ohoya had never been to the championship game, but they were making progress from their humble beginnings just a few years ago.
Back in 2017, when we come up with the idea that we were going to bring a women's team down,
I think there was probably we didn't even have enough, barely had enough girls to go to Mississippi.
We was all just learning.
At the beginning, we weren't so good and we didn't really know how to play.
Just like crawling, you got to learn how to do things.
I think it was about 6 years ago. I was standing at the World Series watching the stickball games going on, and somebody had said Oklahoma women brought a team. And just like everybody else out there on the reservation, we wanted to see these women. We wanted to see who they were. I'm going to be honest. The first time we saw Tvshka Homma women coming out of that stadium to play on that field, it was a joke.
I was a part of that team where we got spanked. Even people were laughing.
I was embarrassed that my own people were laughing at these women who were doing nothing but wanting to learn who they are. And so that's when I made the decision. As soon as I get up there, I'm gonna join that team. I'm gonna teach them what I know. I'm gonna help them get there.
As the years gone, we've worked hard, communicating with each other, talking to each other. The more we practiced, the more better we got communicating, and it actually paid off in the end.
Victorious over Ohoya.
After 4 straight years of losing, they finally won their very first game.
Tvshka Homma advances to
I have to tell you, I have the most respect and honor to these Tvshka Homma Ohoya women. Spiritually, mentally, physically, that our sisters are wanting to come back home. They're wanting to come back to where Choctaw people, to be Choctaw.
My first year playing up there, I was so nervous, and just stepping on the field, there's like no other feeling I've ever felt in the world. It felt like an honor to play, to be able to represent our ancestors that played before us.
The honor to play on their ancestral lands is not lost on this team.
But whenever you get to go back on the lands that our ancestors lived on, and sometimes I think like, you know, this spot where I'm standing, this spot where we're playing, like I wonder what they were doing here.
I think it's special that we have this opportunity to go and be in this game.
I feel that deep connection with them, and I feel like they would be proud, my ancestors, if they got to see that we're still playing today and keeping the tradition alive.
Crossing over that river is, it's always that feeling of being home.
The trek from Mississippi to Oklahoma, what was Indian Territory, was so sad for our ancestors. And whenever we remember that great removal that the Chickasaws had from Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky, and Tennessee, when we get to go back and we get to travel where our ancestors never got to go home to, it's a beautiful moment itself. I played stickball for Chickasaw, but I helped out Tvshka Homma. I'm actually Chickasaw. I think I'm just that one tribe. The first time I went to World Series, I went, Ace Greenwood is a really good friend of mine, and he said, "Hey, do you want to play for Boat Cheeto?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll play for Boat Cheeto. I'll play for anybody." And I played for Boat Cheeto, and I seen Shelby Factor, who was a part of Tvshka Homma. And she said, "Why would you come to Mississippi and play for a Mississippi team? Why would you not play for an Oklahoma team?" She's right. If we're gonna be representing Oklahoma, we should represent Oklahoma. And so whenever I went back, I wanted to play for the only Oklahoma team that was in that tournament.
Some of our founding members of Tole Iho, they've played with Tvshka Homma Ohoya in the past.
Back in 2012, my husband had actually started playing and trying to build the Chickasaw Tole team.
Back then, women weren't able to play.
That is what the Chickasaw women did. We didn't play with sticks traditionally.
I do remember my husband, Jeremy Wallace, he went around to the elders that were there, the men elders, and asked them what they thought, if they had given their blessings, or obviously they did say, yes, you know, we'll allow our women to play.
In 2017, I just recently looked at the team picture that we took. As far as Tole Iho, I'm the only one in that picture. So as the years went on, there were gradually more and more. This year, we had 17 or 19 Iho women.
Iho girls, you know, they bring that excitement. They're pretty much our key pieces. Whatever we didn't have developed with us, some of those girls are peaking at those points. And I like us all being together. Hopefully we can still continue, keep it going, keep it rolling.
We 12 over here, 12 over here. I think we got 23 and 24. So split it half and half.
Well, in the beginning, I think we were looked at as a joke. We even got laughed at. Nobody really cheered for us. But they've earned that respect every year.
I feel confident though. We're a better team than last year. I feel all over the field.
You get so many, when you're going through there and you're hitting sticks at the end of the game, when they're telling you good game, great game, they mean it.
I have to tell you, I have the most respect and honor to these Tvshka Homma Ohoya women.
The first game, Menawaya, it was pouring down. The field is flooded You can walk across the field and you just see water splashing up. And we're waiting, and they tell us that they don't have enough.
Naniwaya did not have enough players. Tvshka Homma Ohoya wins by forfeit.
When they said, y'all just get to move on, I was kind of frustrated. I was already like painted up and ready to go.
We were anticipating them to beat her on that field, but to get there and not play it, well, it was tough.
To prepare for Game 2, a short exhibition game was still played.
The second game against Tucker was definitely more frustrating than the first. We started counting them as soon as they started walking down.
As that team was coming out, we were like counting them, and we were like, I don't think there's enough. Then they said it was a forfeit again.
We were all upset because we were just itching to play, and like 2 forfeits in a row, we were like, man.
With a second forfeit victory in hand, a decision was made to go ahead and play another short exhibition in preparation for the next round.
Still frustrating. Even though we did win by gameplay, it still sucks. It was by forfeit originally.
1, 2, 3,
And then you have a lot of negative feedback. They're like, wow, they don't deserve to be in the finals.
A lot of people did say that we did have it easy. We had it easy. We were rested. That could have been anybody. Any team could have got them, And will we say the same thing about them having an easy way out? No, we would just continue playing.
Once again, for the third year in a row, they find themselves in the semifinals.
They still had drive. They still wanted to win. They didn't want to just show up, and then it showed up.
They played a really hard game. They were hitting us hard.
And it was tough, just back and forth game throughout the whole time. It was pretty good.
We gotta stay focused. We gotta really put it all out there and leave it all out on that field.
Seeing 2 tribes come together as sisters, and we have to rely on each other, that sisterhood, that strong bond.
When we scored, we knew the momentum would shift on our side a little bit.
Come on now, come on, totally fans. You gotta cheer for your team. You gotta be loud for them.
Tonight,
5 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen.
they made history.
It was great to get on Facebook because my Facebook was like, congratulations, and then I hope y'all do great.
To see the love on, social media.
Everybody from work, family, friends, it was kind of overwhelming.
It showed how important this game is. All that support, I think, really fired us up.
Mic check 1, 2.
Championship game. Up.
Us as a team, we already knew we were fixing to come up against a giant. We were about to come up against one of the strongest, best teams in Mississippi. We knew it was going to be a fight, but we were ready as a team. We were ready as a family.
Losing's not an option tonight.
No, let's go.
Hey, shooters on three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
Tvshka Homma Ohoya.
We hold it. Gonna have it.
That first half was really, really beautiful for Tvshka Homma Ohoya. We played a really great game against Koniata. We just couldn't connect any shots.
Quarter has started. Here's a shot taken. They batted down right around the 5-yard line.
As the fourth quarter starts, they find themselves down by 1 point. Then by 2. Time was beginning to run out on them.
We were prepared 100% so that we couldn't say, well, I could have done this and have a million excuses. We left it all out there.
Hunter inches closer to another championship. Tvshka Homma Ohoya feeling a sense of urgency with a little bit over 1 minute to go.
Even down to the last 30 seconds, they were still fighting.
When those final seconds were going down, it was heartbreaking. But when it came down to that second where we were like, it's over. We went to war together. We were going to stay there till the end together, and so it was hard. I'm getting emotional now. Those last seconds were hard because we really wanted to win. I really wanted to bring that drum home.
That was a great game, ladies and gentlemen. And now the 2023 Women's Division runner-up. Give it up for Tvshka.
I felt like it was good to get the championship game experience. So now we have the experience. So next year we're gonna go get it. We're gonna bring it home.
There's no other women that I would have rather played that World Series game. I knew every single one of them had my back on that field, without a doubt.
As an individual, you're not really seen, but when you're a part of a team, it's so much more. It's so much bigger than anything that you could be on your own.
Just being out there, it was just like, you know, one family.
You know, a lot of people said after the game, but y'all lost, y'all got runner-up. I said, no, we did not lose. I said, this team right here won tonight. Everybody was against us. Now, I said, we won tonight because we made it here. And we proved to them we belong here. And like I told them, I said, now let's go show them who the hell we are. And we did that night.